individual skill to get it done, but it needs to be even better than what we saw from them on Ascent, where that composition, you can argue a lot more positive reasons for them.
Yeah, I would only see it as viable on Split. For me, I think Ascent, it's still reckless. And funny, because that's actually a word. When you guys were interviewing Link, I remember listening to it, and at one point, I don't know if you noticed, he kind of had a Freudian slip. He went, yeah, tomorrow we're still going to play a reckless, and he said something else. I was like, now the first one works for me.
Oh, this isn't the start they wanted either. Zipan's gone in, and he's gone to kill. 2 frags to start off with. 22 health left on him, but it doesn't really matter. Link, with that short, he wants to get someone pushing up close to him in lamps, but it's not going to work out thus far because, look, the positions are held by FPX. They don't need to make too much of a movement. Cryptic's trying to get a wall bang on go, but it's not going to pay off for him. No one is hiding behind there. Soulcast looking to burn some enemies to death, but no one's close. It's all the wrong decisions so far here. That's a nice tag up. He's going to at least make Shao move a bit here. There's not enough to net them a kill. Link finally comes through, and he's got rid of the shorty. He's moved on into the ghost. The flashes come out. Soulcast goes on the hunt. And ooh, Zipan does eventually fall, but considering how low his health was, time was not on his side. Link's going to try and bait him on it. He hasn't got enough time, surely.
Oh, he might. That can really bridge the gap on the A site. But if they start smoking you out, what are you going to do with it? It does feel quite like retakes are going to be so hard for Liquid, is a point. Next to impossible. You lose the site, you might as well just consider the round lost.
The thing is, right, maybe this style can work against other regions by meeting aggression with aggression, but just with how, especially how FPX played, I think it was Tom that said it, right? This is almost like Liquid's play at the moment can be a direct counter to G2, but if you're not getting to face up against G2, you've got to have a contingency plan to go up against a team like FPX, who play a very smoke-heavy style, a very defensive style, and a very slow style at times. They really do mix it up. They keep you guessing.
A very smart style as well. You see that early round, Angel mollies out in bathroom just so he can go and take that ult orb. 300 credits for an ult orb. I'll take that. That is a worthwhile trade every single time. And you know, especially when it comes to this map in particular, you're pushing the A site, you can clear out lamps completely. Hold on. They're shifting in towards the B site in the back of the aggression that's come through from Liquid. Eccles has got all that info up behind, and so this is free. 4 players on the B site.
Is it going to be enough, though? Pistols in their hands. Oh, the grenades going out, doing a nice bit of damage. Angel's just pistol whipping Scream, but Cryptic's up close and personal, but needs to get a hell of a lot more done than this. The blast pack to there as well. The numbers are currently in favor of Liquid, but Shadow's going to turn that around. The shock dart, well, comes out a little bit too late there from Shao, but Soulcast using his ult to try and make it work. He wants to pick up this round desperately, but these players are very low. They've been softened up, and this might be what Liquid needs, as Shao has managed to escape for now, but it's just one tap and he'll be taken down. But Shadow's not finishing just yet. It's a 1v1. It's a pistol and full health for Soulcast. He's got the flames to throw out, but he doesn't guess the location. Oh, this could be so unlucky for him. Shao swings, but he swings into his death, and Soulcast clutches it out.
He might have ran out of ammo just before he died.
Those finer details. Now this puts FPX into a less than ideal position. The almost guaranteed 2 rounds not going their way, and considering the investment was very, very low from Liquid, right? It was all pistols, the AK, the shorty, and some of the upgrades that can come in, but no heavy weaponry alongside it. Now Angel trying to be the point man, trying to get the entry in. They put the smokes in. Nade going out as well. Soulcast going to avoid it. Just makes it push back a little bit here. Nicely done from Cryptics, though. Trading with 1 kill. Soulcast right on the edge. Oh, and he sees the gun stick it out. Throws a flash, wants to do some more damage, and he's not done yet. He's picking them apart. He's tearing them down. And FPX, despite trying to make it work, trying to find a way in, Liquid's individuals show up in form.
Just shut him down, but it looks like, oh no. I was gonna say, it looks like Soulcast was out.
Second that you have to make the choice in can be problematic at times, and well, we were worried about Soulcast being off the Raze, and I've always quoted him as one of the Raze players that seems to be able to use his abilities as some of the best, right? He's always able to just get them well placed. You don't often see him waste too many of them compared to other Razes. What a fantastic. The Hellfire up going up. That's brilliant. It's going to actually put Link away for now. But no one can capitalize on it. Drone's going to go out. Link will deal with it, no problem. Shao can't poke on it in time, but Soulcast again, round after round, he's making the magic happen here. The spike's on the floor. Ooh, just saw the head of Zipan, but wasn't able to get the kill. The nade's going to go up. They know exactly where Eccles has put himself in. The ult's been played out as well. And Eccles, he needs to be careful, but he can't get out of that position. Scream's there to try and back him up. Liquid have still got it in a 3v3, and Scream's in a nice spot to give him defense. Coming out of Hooker, the spike is down, the full defense is in play, and Link's just trying to chime away with the operator. It's working out. He was good for 2 at least. And Shadow now, he's got to deal with both players from exactly the same spot. He might not be expecting
Maybe they wanted to
this.
make him panic dash towards the side itself, but why was no one there to capitalize on this wide swing on long? Like, that seems like just a complete waste of a very valuable ultimate.
That's the thing. I really thought it was like Shao was just going to go in for it, but when you realize how far behind he was, it's like, oh, well, this is easy for Link to just move away. And look at the impact Link had on that round afterwards as well.
Taking him down could have been a huge boost for FPX. Could have been the thing that takes him across the line maybe, but it looked like he was invulnerable in that one. Everything working out for him. FPX, they're down 3-1. They've only got pistols. Not a round we expect much from them, but we have seen a lot of damage done in rounds just like this, especially with the comp that they've got. This is a fast, blitzy comp, the ability to put down all these smokes, get your flashes out, and they're up against an operator on the A site, so this could work out really well. The problem is, look at the amount of Killjoy util that's there. Double nano swarms. So even if they push these guys back, they're still going to have to wait out that utility, at which point Team Liquid will have full rotated.
It will buy them enough time. Smoke's being deployed. A big miss coming out there from Link. A Scream, he's trying to back away. Still manages to get away with it. And this is the beauty of his reign now over and over again. Liquid just dominating FPX as they only have pistols in this one. And Link is on an absolute tear.
How we get here, which is what we often talk about, is what matters. And yes, if Liquid win that pistol and they go up 2-3-0, it's like, yeah, whatever. But this is a really, really solid showing from them. Much better than what we've seen in the past. Again, the same kind of strategy comes through where they really want to take control over that orb. Whoa. And oh, even Blind Angel gets away with murder, but Eccles is there for the trade.
Yeah, he cleans it up and he takes the advantage away from FPX. And he's not done just yet. Pokes out, spots one player towards the site. He's going to call in for the backup from his teammates. And although he may concede the site itself, Liquid will be in a good position to take this, especially in the numbers side of things. Zipan, he's like, great. Can't get that planted. I do have my ult up either way. And maybe the ult is what they're going to need from him, but he goes down before it's even a possibility. Only Shao remains. Tries to have a tap away at Link. He expects Eccles' position. And a good read just in the nick of time, but it's still 3 more players for him to find. Going to try and drone out of this one. The flashes are going up. Stops it from coming into play. Comes in with a spam, but Solka straight in there. It's no problem at all for Liquid.
So, like, in situations like this, where the rounds are going against them, you'll find the majority of the time we can say, oh, well, at least the ults, right? At least. But look at that. It's a sea of yellow towards Team Liquid. They are dominating in that department as well. And so we kind of sit here and say, well, what can they do? You know, FPX are getting absolutely wrecked. This ult by Solkis, much more two-dimensional than what we've seen in the past. Nobody was there to trade it. It was just an info ult, and he sees there's one player passive outside mid. Gives them nothing to really play with. That is not going to get them anything. Very surprising with the way they do.
Oh, nicely done here from Shao as well. 2 tag-ups coming in.
You know, they obviously realized straight away, okay, so they've just gone for the Rolling Thunder. What are they going to do? They're going to push into Bath. They're like, hey, Shao, we got some players in Bath. You want to take them out? Really good damage done.
Smoke's deployed. Zipan's popped his ult. He wants to move on forward. Oh, he doesn't quite make the jump, but he still fires it off. Eccles goes down, but Scream on the edge of the smoke. They're trying to spam him up. They've got a good idea. He might be there. Oh, that shock dart nearly finished him off. 17 health, and Scream's trying to back away. He needs to pick up a kill and try and get some heals on go. He's got the backup of his teammates now, but is it going to be enough in a 5v3? Solid after plant positions for the FPX side. Link can't see anything. He's completely smoked out of position. And this is the beauty of what FPX have to offer in rounds like this, where they can actually get in and they can actually take some control. So much committed from Liquid on this round as well.
From FPX as well, though, they used up 3 ultimates. The Hunter's Fury, the Orbital Strike, and the Showstopper. That is a lot to commit. Ooh, Scream could be in trouble. Shadows just come
through.
Especially considering the amount of ultimates that they've still got in the tank. And okay, some of them aren't going to be the most impactful, like Link. He's already got a rifle. It's an operator, despite what it says above his head. And so his ultimate, yeah, probably not going to come into use in this round. But his operator certainly is.
Good timing there. They fully understand how Meadow and Angel continue to try and play towards bathrooms and get that extra ult orb. And Liquid are saying, no, you're not going to be able to get it for free every single time. We are going to continue to try challenge you here. We're not just going to give up control of it early on. And straight away they're on the back foot. Down a man, and FPX now need to find a new master plan. Oh, that's less than ideal for Soulcast. Beautiful timing and good teamwork, though. Zipan throws the grenade out, and it forces him to have to move.
This has been huge work done already by FPX as they look to push out on this site. Nano Swarm still to be dealt with, but doesn't seem to be a problem. Zipan's already just jumped over it with the blast pack, and even though he gets hit up and he's now vulnerable, that is very little impact as well. Xiao needs to get out of there, but he can't. He can't escape Scream, who's coming around that corner.
Oh my god.
So smart, but Zipan was too close, punishes him on the way back, and that info comes at a very big price.
That was a huge play from Scream, but like you said, Zipan was well aware of what he might be trying to do. No escaping this one. And Link, oh, he doesn't check it. Less than ideal for him. Didn't see it from his angle, but that could have been one of those check your corner, lazy peek moments that we do hate to see, Mitch. But this will just be Eccles deciding that maybe I can ninja if they really want to run away and escape, but yeah, maybe we'll talk to Blast and they'll be the ones that produce the check your corners t-shirt. We'll get them in on the action. They got some dope clothing you can check out on their store. You can even win it in the giveaway as well. What's going on right now?
You can. Free clothes, free skins.
Easy win! Ooh, Xiao, he nearly got it! Tons of damage done to Soulcast, but he can heal himself up. It's not the end of the world. And this is a less than ideal round for FPX. They're trying to now push into A. The smokes have gone down as always. Question is it going to be enough? Eccles playing off the side. Easily deals away with Angel. No problems at all. Oh, this is uncomfortable.
This
looks so lost. Yeah, I'm with you as far as that. I've just seen him opening it up and locking it down. It's only when he's have to rotate over that he struggled.
Yeah, exactly. Like in terms of pushing into him, it's definitely never an easy task. And for FPX, nothing seems to be easy. They are behind by quite a bit, going down to the same old molly in bathrooms in order to get that ult charge. Had cover there as well, because obviously you could have like a raise blast pack through. I know they don't have a raise, but there's many things that could come in. The jet dash around and just catch you while you're on that ult orb. Ooh. Oh, playing with fire here. You gonna mess with Link?
Angel's got the razor sharp aim, but Link's got the one shot, one kill. You hear it again. Soulcast looking for that extra information, flashes his way through. Wants to find some success, but there are no FPX players close by. Smokes are going to go down. Link's going to be pushed away from the position, but he's still being aggressive with it. I respect it. Why not if you're doing so well? But he's going to hear the footsteps. He's going to have the information he needs. Scream's also ready for it. He's looking up towards Hooker. His location's going to be revealed. Zipan jumps out, but somehow he doesn't go down. What on earth is that? He then burns thanks to Soulcast. But that was insane. The killjoy is massively helping him out now, though. It's keeping FPX out of the sight for the moment. Another flash comes through, and FPX, they need to make a decision now. They need to push in and understand where they want to go. Straight in for the default plant spot for Xiao, but is it even going to be enough? It's a 5v4, and the retake's on for Liquid, and we know how good they can be when these retakes come into play. Eccles, great spot to fire from. Scream's going to try and push on it. Headshot delivered on the first, but it's Liquid that come out on top. Shadow's trying to turn it around, but he needs to land a few more crucial shots. They nearly line up for him. He goes in for the kill again. He takes out Eccles, and now it's all on Link. He's popped the ult. He knows what's going on. He hunted him down. He dashed on forward. His spot is 100% known, but he's got to find Xiao. They're keeping it hidden. They're keeping it tucked away. And Link is now dazed, stunned and confused. Puts the smoke down. Wants to try and bait him out. He's going to try and sit on that defuse for a second. Wants him to push him. Deals with the first kill. He's looking for more, but it's just typing away too fast.
Oh, no! Run!
Oh, God.
I've had my fair share of jump scares playing this game. Like a jet dashes into your crosshair while you're offing. It's like, oh no, hello.
Imagine if Shadow got that collateral though. He was He was hitting shots. He was ready for it. And it was looking so bad for FPX. Liquid are so good when they have the numbers advantage on those retakes usually.
They're usually on point and on fire. You know, so far from what we've seen, Bind has only been played once. It's been leaning towards the attacking side quite a bit. It's a little bit disappointing then that FPX, that was obviously the FPX game as well. And it's disappointing that they've come in here and that they're struggling so much to really get these attack rounds on the board, but there's still time for them to make this doable, to make it work. If they can tie it up 6-6, at least it's not the end of the world.
A lot of information off that drone. The Hellfire's coming in, but it doesn't matter because Cryptix gets slapped by Zipan. Soulcast wanting to give himself a bit of room, a bit of cover, but he's getting tagged, and he doesn't get fragged though. Razor sharp, quick reactions as well. Oh, Scream, it's just far too much being thrown towards you. FPX, they are just pushing on forward. It's an absolute onslaught of Liquid, and they're going to fade away. They don't want anything to do with this right now.
Yeah, they're running.
Like FPX need a bit of like a starter, right? They get Liquid comfortable. They're like, Liquid, oh, they're getting some rounds. It's feeling real good. Yeah. And then FPX go, oh yeah, it's the best time we wake up now, you know?
Exactly. You got to build them up and break them down. That's the
mental games, right?
Exactly.
Angel's like, it's not just in the server. I'm playing the mental game. I'm going to give them false hope, and then I'm going to come around and slap them around. FPX
just singing the Buttercup song a little bit. I don't know the name of that song. You know what I'm talking about, Banks?
I'm lost.
What?
I was like, is this an Irish thing?
You don't know that one?
No.
Buttercup baby, just to let me down.
Of course, here we go. Mate, if we have to interview Angel, we're going to be outnumbered again.
It's by the Foundations.
Yeah, no.
I'm
not cultured enough, Mitch. I'm just not cultured
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like your family would have played different music at like birthday parties and stuff than mine. That's what we went for.
Quite a bit different, I'm sure. Quite a bit different. Oh, okay. Shao would have seen Screams up close and personal, but Angel still can't deal with him. Oh, the timing on the ult. Zipan's there as well, ready and waiting. But so much committed here from FPX and it's not worked out. Link again. He's coming out huge with the operator in hand. Shao looking to find someone. Instantly deals away with the flash. Not going to allow Scream to maneuver from this one. Cryptix hoping someone might push him, but those shock darts are doing some keen damage. They're stuck in lamps for now. Spike finally about to go down. No kills for the Cypher ult even to be put into play, and Shao's only getting one kill out of this. Scream is just invulnerable and living the dream, but this is not going to be... I finally worked out what it is. It is a bit of a classic. Yeah, even I do know that one.
I was wondering.
Everyone straight after was like, why do you not know this?
Yeah, I'm glad everyone else got it. It was just you. It's just you.
Yeah. You know, I'm old, I'm deaf as well, can't hear as much. And don't sing it, Mitch. Yeah, don't sing it, Mitch, see?
That Shao's little jumps were actually really nice. We saw them yesterday, so he's one of the few players I see consistently peaking like that and hasn't been punished yet. It's a little like goes forward and then dodges back in the air. I love it. He's a big man for cardio. He's always jumping. Look, spotting over towards Bath as well. I'd be tired already, I'll be honest.
And the Scream's got the stamina for it, that's for sure. Sneaky Shadow with that shorty in hand. Looking for Liquid to push on in, and Liquid, at least they're staying in the back lines for now. There's not much information that FPX can grab from this. I'm expecting a extremely explosive attack coming out from Liquid on this one. Shao doing his jump spot again, wants to try and peek him out.
I'm surprised they're going for that
to
smoke.
Delay it.
Usually they go for the one-way smoke. Up on top of the box, they can see the feet. Yep. But they're avoiding it now, just going down below instead. Oh. What is that from Soulcast?
Oh, Shao, how'd you get away with that as well? He throws it out. He still manages to put one down. But Liquid, they're in charge for this round. And Zipan has been put incredibly low. He needs the backup of his teammates, and he needs it fast. At FPX, they've conceded the site. And Liquid stand at a great spot for this one. Soulcast has just been on point today.
Yeah, he's been firing on all cylinders, that's for sure. Been really fun to watch in the Phoenix. But we need a little bit more now from FunPlus Phoenix to get back into this one. Cryptix able to shut down one, swinging for more, keeping them back. That Aftershock delaying perfectly and allowing them the opportunities, but hold on, they're coming back to FPX. Low HP on both of the remaining players. Sulcus has been on fire. 17 kills.
Yeah.
Like, you look down towards the FPX side, it is a very tight-knit ship, right? Everybody's roughly in the same regard. Okay, this is something that we even heard Link talk about in Cryptics, I think it was. About how just every round, they smoke off long, they take the ult orb. They take such an aggressive approach to that part of the map, and that's what I love about, watching FPX play, that they don't just allow in a round like this, they don't allow you control over those ult orbs.
Yeah, they don't want you getting any extra points up on there. But Liquid won't allow FPX anything in this round so far. Everyone's been pushing out. Everyone's been going down. Shadow's finally able to find one. He might not be able to pick up the weapon just yet. He's going on the hunt and doing so much damage to Scream. Nicely done. Now he has the Spectre. He's going to have Shao with him on the Marshal, but Shao needs to hit some incredible shots. Straight onto the Bucky, expecting the person to get up close and personal. Soulcast is going to back away from that. He might have a good idea that that's what's going on. They're going to try and push together.
You see phantoms above their head, but that is usually a glitch. Oh, no, they've got it. They actually saved over enough money. That's a misread by me. So, solid stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm with it. Thought we were seeing like
Being baited out by the bug.
Yeah. But like Liquid have really turned it around from the previous map where, yeah, they were 7-5 at the half, but you remember then they just lost all the rounds. They lost the pistol, they force bought and lost that one.
No.
Now they've got a nice, comfortable lead, and in this round as well, things are going their way, at least at the start.
Spam coming in from Angel. No one's pushed out into him yet. Scream straight onto Shao. You watch him disappear. You can't do anything about it either. You've just got to watch and wait. Scream will take a new angle here, and if Shadow pokes into it, it could be over for him. Angel's looking to try and do some more damage, but he doesn't expect Eccles to be taking that position. He just turns away, and Shadow, well, he dunks onto Scream, but now he's all alone. The rest of his team has fallen. He's in a 1v2. He's got good health to try and do it with. Goes in for the tap. Expects it. Straight onto one. He's trying to clutch it out. This could be huge from him. He's looking to get it halfway.
It's more the early round that they're falling apart, and that's what they should be getting a little bit agitated about.
There's a few of these swing rounds that make this game a bit closer than what the scoreline currently shows. But if you're a Liquid fan, remember, this is the elimination map for them. They're already down 1-0. It's 13-11 last map on Ascent. With Shao falling already, Liquid are looking to gain one step closer. Shadow wanted to be sneaky, but Soulcast well aware of what's going on. And everyone from FPX is just pushing one by one, and they're all meeting the same fate. No big damage being done with the pistols. And this is where it starts to get very scary for FPX. They can start mount a comeback, but they're running out of very little wiggle room on rounds that they can drop.
Yeah, absolutely. It is all about that. Okay, is it possible for them to come back? Yes, it absolutely is. Is it likely when they go down 11-5? No, it's not. It doesn't matter about the comp of Liquid at that point. With the amount of individual skill we've already seen, it has been overflowing for them. This is looking solid as can be. Angel with a beautiful little shot to Link, but he's going to need a whole lot more than that to get back into this one. Liquid coming in with no flashes on a map that we gave the caveat that you really kind of need them. But at this stage, we haven't even gotten to the point where they're essential. By the time the buy rounds come out, it might just be a very one-sided scoreline. Wow.
Oh! What? How did he even get Eccles there? Meadow looking to try and finish it off now. He's on to Scream, and it's going to happen. How on earth did they get away with that? Angel is an absolute beast, and Meadow comes in to save the day. Sheriff shots, confident placement. Angel making the magic happen, followed up by Meadow. And that's a huge save, right? Because you've now got the buffer of 2 rounds to try and mount this comeback in. You've just picked up a round where you were pretty much saving anyway with only the Sheriff in. Now you've got a big buy round coming into play. And they know Angel might try and go for this ult orb. But I believe, yeah, he's got his ult up anyway, so he doesn't actually need to. It's Shao that's going to benefit from it. He's straight in. The Hunter's Fury is there, but that bullet, that went straight past him. Nearly kneecapped him. He'll be limping for the rest of the round.
Yeah, lost the ability to
nice
run.
Shock dart as well from Shao there. Right deep to get Eccles. He couldn't even fade away from it.
The battles on middle have been interesting. We've seen early aftershocks. We've seen the shock darts come down. It's all shocks, isn't it? It's all about shocks. Certainly on the middle area, that's all it is. You go through the peak, and all of a sudden you're surprised. You're getting a shock. So 10-6, the position for Team Liquid. They need to win this round. They want to. They're pushing B again. We said this is going to be the bread and butter of a site of a team versus a full buy when you just don't have anything to work with in terms of smokes. That was close to being a nice early kill. Meadow straight through the smoke, but a great flash return. Solkus has just saved his team.
And Solkas the whole time is just wondering what's going on. He's now going to try and push it. The Killjoy ult's been activated as well. Solkas trying to make it work. Lynx popped his ult at the same time. Solkas still getting away with the kill as well. Shao's Hunter's Fury. Less than ideal for him. And Link, this could be huge. He's going to be needed. He's going to have to come up. Oh no, that's not the one you want to be doing it on. They're ready and waiting for him to move out of position now. So much committed from both sides in that one.
In this instance, you see after Angel came through with that gorgeous 3K with the Sheriff, that brought them right back into this game. They were going to be on a full buy in the next one anyways, but the fact that it's obviously forced out that previous round eco from Liquid a round earlier than it would have been, and that they've stopped Liquid from hitting 11. I think that's honestly, it's a mental block. When you get shut down like that, and now you're coming into a position where you're still quite a bit away from that victory, you know? You're not 1 away from an overtime, 2 away from a win, but instead it's a couple rounds chained together that you need to get there. And that is going to cause some problems with how close FPX are. This round is what stands between FPX and double digits. It'll be an eco coming out from Liquid if they lose this one. And so FPX could be right back up in even territory. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Good molly put down, but that's all Angel's going to be able to do for this round. Cryptix burns, but he still walks away with a kill. From the grave, Angel's able to find it, and for now they've halted the aggression of Liquid. Zipan, ready and waiting, wants to try and land the shot with the spike on the floor. Liquid have no choice. They can't back away from this one just yet. Link's going to try and maybe challenge for it now. At least he's going to have the opening scope for it. Scream's pushing on forward. The spike's been picked up, and that's exactly what they needed here. It's all going to come down to this shot and this duel as Liquid, they slowly work their way in, expecting players to push out, but nothing's happening just yet. Meadow's not rotated either, and that's a key factor here, because they know Liquid can still go anywhere. The teleport's going to make for a quick change-up. But Scream now puts the spike down. 20 seconds to go. Meadow will start to make his way across. Zipan baits out the shot from Link. He is now well aware of what's going on. That nade's going to go out. It's going to work out perfectly. Link still gets it, but the nade finishes him off. So it's still the 2v2. Eccles and Scream in a great position here, playing around lamps for now. Shadow, oh, he upgrades, huge. Or downgrades, depending on how you look at it, but it's a better weapon for this fight. Good information for Shadow to play off of here. Are they going to check the corners? Straight onto Scream. They soften him up. They tag him up. The flash goes out. Meadow and Shadow, they save the day. They grab the round. It may be just one alive. And hopefully Shadow can go back and grab that operator.
When there were 3 players in Bath. And so Shadow, he just, or not Shadow, excuse me, Eccles, just went for the fault line straight in towards the window. That pushed Zipan back, but the patience on Zipan to actually hold in. He stood there for 25, 30 seconds, didn't even peek out. He was nice and passive, waiting for something to happen. Here's the spike being planted. He baits it out again with that little jump peek so that the shot is fired. That opens up the potential for the nade, which obviously ultimately got him the kill. Really gorgeous work by Zipan to be that patient. And he must feel a little bit robbed with how he was slapped by that peek by Link. That was just gorgeous. But all in all, a really good retake by FPX. They didn't burn up their flashes early, which is something I was almost, you know, in my head, I was thinking Shadow should just flash so Zipan can peek, but they didn't want to take the risk. And in the end, still having that flash for the retake in the 2v2 was what won them the round.
This hit on B. Killjoy going down. If Angel wants to use his ult as well, that could be a huge deterrent here, and that's exactly what he does. He puts it down, and he pokes out in the middle of it all. He knows he was going to be detained. The rest of his team can back away, but actually Meadow's still hanging about. He's done a nice bit of damage. He's not done yet, but Scream finds it. He manages to make it work and can heal himself up. It's Eccles who's been tagged up a little bit, though. Shao looking to try and find his way in, but he's going to be oh so cautious from here. A quick flick, and he makes it work. He's now pushed into the site as well, making plenty of noise as Zipan catches Cryptix. It's all up to Scream. How much can he get done? He keeps healing himself up, and if he can take the duels 1v1, it might be potential, but look at the time with that spike being down. He needs to go for it now, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's pushing on forward. He's spraying around.
Start to finish. Angel even getting one. The fact that he destroyed Lockdown allowed Meadow to get a lot more done, and even then he didn't deliver, but his teammates were there. to come back in and just slap them around. So I really like Zipan's idea in that round, which was to move quite slowly towards the site from spawn. And the reason he did that was he didn't want to make too much noise. He saw the player actually flick over, I think it was Scream, flick to the left, because he heard the other teammate who was making a lot of noise, stampeding over like an elephant, in which case then Zipan could just completely catch him off guard.
Full focus from Liquid on lamps for this round. The shock darts going out. Liquid, you've got lamps control. You're trying to try and push on this. A big battle coming out here. The knives being used as well. It's actually gone in favor for now of them. But you've got to be careful near the teleporter. Zipan hanging around too long. And they're going to back away to B. Angel already on the... Or Shadow, sorry, already on the flank. Straight onto Scream. Can he get another? Trying to tag him up as well. Shadow locking it down. Operator in hand. He's looking to save the day. 2 versus 2 and both the Liquid players are low. The Link with a judge. That can be scary. But not at that range. Doesn't manage to fire off the shots. And for Cryptics. Spectre and a Ghost in hand. Got the spike. Meadow can hear it, but he can just wait for his teammate. They can play it together. They can play it smart.
I wonder where this nanoswarm's going to go. 1 versus 2, 10-10. This is definitely the time to use up your utility. But it looks like he just wants the straight up aim duel. Here's the steps. 1 player out. 2nd as well. They're making their way towards this side. He's going to try to get up behind them in through lamps. This might just work out. Oh no, he's just tucking around the back of APC. They've cleared out mid. They realize he's not here. Time is quite low though. He could get this nanoswarm down potentially. How does he want to handle this? The straight swing over towards that diffuser. He's got the kill. Nanoswarm down. Now he activates it. That could be the round. Done and dusted. Shadow, has he got an angle to get around that? He's going to just tank the end of it, but it's not enough time.
What expect a little bit more.
He'll be happy with the map win, or at least the series win. That's what we're going to see him crack one.
But I think this is the... I think they're realizing over on the Liquid side again, they got away with murder. That round was huge. It was massive for them to actually be able to find that. But the reality is, in general, you're not going to be able to see Liquid repeat those kind of rounds. The early rounds have gone towards FPX pretty consistently, and so we need to see it clock up. We need to see something change for Liquid, because in these full buy rounds, the success just has not been there.
And that's a massive problem for him. Shao getting a very small bit of info there. And actually, maybe an over a rotation coming out. Technically, it's the right call for now, but if Eccles is able to see this, might be something that Liquid can play off of. Zipan, poised and ready with the operator, looking towards bathroom, waiting for him to push on out. Oh, easy. 2 operators there waiting for him. And the ult's coming out as well. Nicely done. More damage, more kills going the way of FPX. Zipan just pops the ult as soon as he's got the opportunity for it. He may not find the kill with it, but Liquid are massively on the back foot now.
Looks like he's got 2 primary weapons, because that was overkill. Just coming in with the showstopper. My God. But look, it might have secured them the round in a different environment, but what is going to secure them this round is the time. The clock that is ever in FPX's favor on the defensive side. As it comes to a close, we will see 11-11 on the
giving it that all. And this is on Bind, which is FPX has been oh so dominant on for quite some time. Some of the rounds that have been won and lost by either side as well. Closer than close. How much can this double operator setup continue to pay off for him? FPX pretty much relying on it at this stage. Oh, the timing. Shadow's not going to have the information about it just yet, and he goes down to the hands of Link. He's been so solid with the operator. And he's continuing to deliver. Now he will be smoked off as Angel wants to reposition, but that's a miss that they couldn't afford to make. He's onto the Vandal. But Meadow's trying to even up the numbers. He's going to back away for now. The Hellfire's already down. Oh, it's tapping him up. Soulcast is the one finished off. Cryptics has escaped. He's trying to get himself pushed into elbow. But Meadow's holding the angle. The nade's coming out as well. But luckily for Liquid, they've escaped. They've not put themselves into the site just yet. Angel swinging on to Scream, and you never want to try and do that. But he can't heal himself up. He has to go invulnerable. The Killjoy ult's coming in, but it may not work out. Meadow's just continuing to do more damage. Scream's given away his position, the ult's been destroyed, and the Cypher ult's going to massively help him in this, but Scream, he still lands the headshot. This is what you've got to be oh so careful of. Link's alive as well. And he's continuing to deliver it, but now it's Xiao versus Scream. Not the time that Scream really has here. Has to bait out the spike.
So Liquid over-peaking all day long versus those Sheriffs and giving FPX that opening right back into the game. If they don't make that mistake, if they don't get cocky in that instance, they maybe they don't have the game won yet, but they don't have the game lost. And we're very close to that. 12-11. FPX have gotten a lifeline like I've never seen before. And as we come into this one, oh no, Angels just dominated Solkers to open it, and we don't even have ults to try and pull this back for Liquid.
Could be all on Scream trying to pop it and make it work. Link with a judge. He's been incredible for this team across the entire series. He's taken a few shots in the dark, but they're not going to connect. And now he's got the flames at his feet. He's taken further damage. Angel, you got to be careful, buddy. You know better than that. Link took full advantage of it, and now he's upgraded his weapon as well. Mistakes are being made left, right, and center here, Mitch.
This is potentially the final round. It all comes down to how this plays out on the side itself. They have the Rolling Thunder still for the retake, so there's no need to panic just yet. That spike plant given over, but lockdown is far and away from being found in this running. So the ultimate doesn't really matter on the back of it. It's just time that switches in their favor. Xiao, he needs to win this fight, but Eccles gets the superior peek, and we're back to a 3v3.
Eccles playing it smart, goes in to find the rotates. Position maybe no, now an FPX. They get it done. They managed to take down Liquid once again, and Liquid tried as they might. So many opportunities for them to be ahead.